Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mother Industrialist live show where we talk about entrepreneurship, parenting, and life. I'm the host, Kenneth. I'm also the author of Mother Industrialist, Perfecting the Balance Between Motherhood and Business Success. I'm also the founder of KC Creative Marketing, where we provide designing services and marketing consulting. So today is episode 17, and I'm so excited to have this guest onto my show. She's really busy, and and she really make time to come onto my show, and I'm so excited to invite her in. And she's a mother of two. She's an entrepreneur, international speaker, and she's a full-time vacationer. And later maybe we can ask her what does she mean by full-time vacationer. And today, nevertheless, without further ado, let's us welcome Buffy. Hi, Buffy. Hi, welcome. Okay, so welcome, and thanks for making time to come onto my show. And I know you're really busy, and you've been also taking care of your kids, and they are a boy and a girl. And before we start the show, there's a tradition, Buffy, that there will be a question of the day that every guest get to pose to the next guest and also to the audience. So, are you ready with the question of the day? Before we kickstart the show, and
Okay.
yeah. So okay, the question of the day is there a service that you wish that is available in your early stage of motherhood, which is not available in your country or in the market right now? Okay, I repeat
Huh.
again. Yeah. So is there a
Okay.
service that you wish that is available in your early stage of motherhood, which is not available in your country or in the market now? So you got it?
Okay.
Okay, so meantime, you spend some time to think about the answer while I go to Facebook Live and see if we are connected successfully, and
Okay.
also if our audio is good. Okay.
Okay. No problem.
The next guest and also to the audience. Okay, I can hear myself. Are you ready with the question of the day before we kickstart the show? And okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I see people coming on live. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome. I'm Kenneth, and also today's guest is Buffy. Hi, Buffy. Maybe you can say hi to the
Hi.
people
Hi,
coming.
everybody. Hi, Facebook friends.
Hi, thanks. So, Buffy, are you ready with your answer to the question of the day?
Um, actually,
It's a
service.
it's,
Okay.
it's a tough one,
I
right?
Yes. Even okay, if it's not limited to the early stage,
Hmm.
well,
Or any parts of motherhood.
okay, I think every mom will wish for that.
Hmm.
For my well for my because I'm from Taiwan, so
Hmm.
we have this Chinese background that
Ah.
after birth you need to be at home for a month,
Hmm.
and then you need to
Confinement.
take in a lot of herbs, and
Yep.
then to take care of yourself and the baby for that whole month.
Yep.
And it was suggested that you don't leave the house,
Hmm.
and in the old tradition, they even ask you not to wash your hair,
Yeah.
not to take showers. Okay, so for my first kid, I actually have my mom came to the States to help me,
Hmm.
and it was really tiring for her because she it's her first experience and my first experience too. So the second one, we actually hired a service.
Hmm.
Okay, that I actually want to encourage all the women, all the moms out there, do this service. The lady actually she helps like moms to do
Hmm.
this post post
Natal.
childbirth
Oh.
thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
the whole month thing. She cooks for you. She cleans the house for
Yep.
you, and that whole month, I slept so well for my
Yes.
second kid. Okay. So I wish that service will actually continue.
Hmm. Okay, there is more than a month. It will continue after the month.
Yeah, if it continues up to 3 years.
Well, that's long. So
Yeah, for
what does the lady got to do? Is that keep taking care of the kids or taking care of you?
oh, both. Both. And then she tucked the baby in.
Hmm.
So She let me sleep the whole time. The only time I would see the baby, well, other than when I'm awake, but during the night, she would bring the baby when the baby's crying, needs to be fed, and she took care of all the diaper thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's
So
like a
that's
extended service of a confinement lady.
yes.
Wow. For
Yes.
three
So,
years?
yes. I
Wow.
would like to extend that service for 3 years.
Wow, that is something that I never thought of, but which is true. Because like for my wife, 1 month of confinement ladies helping out is really not enough, and also not a good. It's like a month is not enough for the mother to recover. First, second is to get a hang of it, as to take care of a newborn baby, and also
Yes.
third is the sleep is never enough. Am I right to say that, like, after you gave birth to your first one, sleep is never enough?
Exactly.
Yeah, and both the father and the mother, both the couple, uh, they like for me, I don't get a lot of sleep during my wife confinement, or even the first 3 months or 6 months or even a year. So that is a really really good thought, extended service. That really answered the question of the day. So thanks a lot for the answer. I believe that the previous guest will love this answer, and that would be really really awesome. So now, Buffy, we can kickstart the show.
Okay.
Yeah. So I see Karen coming in. Karen
Oh,
Wong.
hi,
Yes. Hi,
Kara.
Karen. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Thanks for your comment. Yeah. She said that you are amazing, Buffy. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, so for those who are watching, and if you're not familiar with Buffy, so Buffy, maybe you can do a short introduction about yourself, and prior to you uh doing your current business, what were you doing back then, and what is your current business doing also? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I grew up in Taiwan and I graduated college from Taiwan.
Hmm.
I majored in French, by the way,
Is it?
but I rarely tell
Bonjour.
people nowadays. Yeah, it's because you just went to
Yes,
France,
yes, yes.
so I mentioned it.
Oh, now I understand why you like it so much, and it's you still missing it, yeah, until now, because you
Yeah,
major in French.
I majored in French. So I kind of developed this love for adventures,
Mm,
cultures,
mm,
because
mm,
Chinese is my first language and
mm,
then English is my second language. So
mm,
through languages, I find that it's really easy to understand cultures and to make friends.
yeah.
It's a big part of me. I like making new friends. So I moved to France for a year after college,
Mm,
and then decided to go to my graduate school in U.S.
mm.
Okay, so that's when I end up to be in U.S. I told my mom I would just be abroad for 2-3 years. Okay, then I will come back to Taiwan, and then I will start working
Mm,
as all everybody's following that route, right? You
yes.
finish your study, you find a job, and you start working.
Mm.
But then I found my true love. I married my husband. Um, actually we reconnected in the States, and then
Mm.
after we got married, I never came back. Well, I came back for a visit, but so to my mom was like, "What happened?" But I really like meeting all the people in different cultures.
Mm,
And when we got married, my husband is actually a third generation acupuncturist.
mm,
So his dad ran a pretty successful acupuncture TCM traditional Chinese medicine clinic
mm,
in Denver, Colorado. So Howie and I, we moved to Washington to open up our own clinic.
mm,
Okay, so at first it was his thing. Okay, he's majored in this. Okay, and he follows the family tradition. But then starting a business takes a lot.
yeah.
Okay, not mentioning any about the money sides.
Mm,
Okay, the efforts, the marketing, everything that you need to put in, it takes more than one person.
Yep.
So I was thinking, well, I need to find a job to make a living. So how about us as a couple? We just go into the clinic together, and he does the doctor part, and I'll help him with the other sides of the business. So that's how we started our own first business as a clinic owner. Yeah, and then we did the business for 9 years.
Wow, that's very long.
Yeah, so it was fun and hard at the same time, because I always tell people it's if you open an acupuncture clinic in Asia, in Asian countries, it's easier.
Yes.
Because people understand the concept. But in the States, we need to go out to do like trade shows. We go to golf shows, we go to women's shows, just to have a booth there to raise awareness why they need to use traditional Chinese medicine.
So that was how long ago? That was like 10 over years?
That was from 2004 to 2013.
So I guess this, as compared to now, the that the Westerner was more receptive upon TCM now as compared to back then in 2004.
Yes.
So it was a challenge.
It was a challenge, and I'm not a medical major.
So you're a French major.
Yeah, I understand the term flu, or you have a stomach ache. That's it. That's all I know about medical.
Yeah.
So I had to relearn. I had to learn all the medical terms that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We were helping people to get healthy, to be aware of their conditions, and know that like a painkiller, a pill just doesn't fix your problem. So I was happy helping people in the business. However, during the process, we were so workaholic, because I have to thinking, like, if you work really hard, okay, maybe we deserve to retire maybe 5 years earlier or 10 years earlier than other people. Then it's worth it. So I don't mind working like 14 hours, even 18 hours a day.
Yep.
Okay, because I think I was young, and I have no kids, we'll just keep working until my firstborn came out. Okay, I did not think I would be a good mom. Okay, I didn't even think I need a kid, but my husband loves the kids. So we compromised. He wants 2, I want 1. So I want 0, actually. I wanted 0. So we compromised to have the first baby. And then I fell in love with these little creatures that look a bit like me.
Yeah, mini you.
So it was from then on, I realized, okay, the traditional business, even the career route, doesn't allow you to grow with your kids. Okay, my kids, especially my son, my older one, he spent most of the time with the nanny. Okay, in the morning, first thing when he opens up his eyes, he saw us running away from him because he was still sleeping when we sent him to the nannies. And then we need to rush off before he started crying. And then during the weekend, when we go to trade shows, there's a thing that you could tie kids on and then have a leash.
Leash.
Right? I tie him on with a leash, and at the other end, I can't hold him because I have to talk to customers. So I tie the other end of the leash to the chair.
Wow.
So it's really sad, but that's the only way I could run my business. So I love my family so much, but there's something wrong in the picture. Like, we all work so hard for the family, but the first patch of people that we sacrifice, it's them. So I keep thinking after my son was born, it was like, there must be something different that we could do. Like, how do I free myself up but still make a good standard of living to provide for the family and the kids? but at least I could be with him, like watch him grow up. I guess that's a dream and desire for all the parents.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I totally feel you, and that's how your story, because how I got to know you is through a training event, and you were the trainer, you were the speaker, and you shared your story, and that really inspired me, and that also pushed me to really come and also approach you to invite you onto my show and really to share, because a lot of us, we feel a lot of parents, or even when we got married, we thought that having a business, especially if you're running a traditional TCM business, is going to be good, because it's like being doctor, the profession is nice, it's good, the money is
Yeah.
good and stuff like that. But when you share your story, that's one side that we always see. But on the flip side, which is the pain, especially when you became a parent, and you were saying that you initially you didn't want kids, but because of the love, and because with your husband you compromise, and to your surprise, your firstborn gave you that love that is so strong, that you really want to spend more time, and you were struggling between your traditional business, which is also the love for your husband, because he's the third generation, and you wanted to fulfill because as a wife. But with your newborn, you are struggling, and I felt that as a parent, because I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I
Mhm.
always in the past, I'm in sales. I always have always time broke. I'm not able to spend more time. My weekends are burned because I have road shows. So I totally feel you when you have to go out road shows. Your weekends are burned, and your kids can't really see you, and sometimes you have to say goodbye to them, and you see that watery eyes, and it
Yes.
really hurts, and that's where I want to invite you, and I'm so blessed that we have not officially met and really chat, but through just a Facebook message, you agree to come onto my show and share such a inspiring story. And yeah, and there's and furthermore, you're very bubbly, you're very friendly, and yeah,
Thank
so you're
you.
full of smiles. So a lot of things that we can't really see beneath it, when you share your story, especially that part where you felt that there must be something. So what comes after that, after you realize that?
So the one thing I realized that is I need to squeeze time
Mm,
out of this picture, but also time is very related to money.
yep.
Okay, 'cause most of us, we spend time to make money, and same for the clinic. We need to see patients. We need to
Mm,
put in the hours to make money.
mm,
So what strike me is I when I visit Taiwan, I took my husband to a street vendor. It
mm.
sells this little cake puff. Okay, that vendor was there since I was little.
Mm.
Okay, so I can't say how many years. Okay, so
Understand.
so I took my husband there. I said I really felt for this cake vendor. He
Mm,
was there the same spot almost every day since I was little, and
mm,
he is still there. And he sells one cake puff to
mm.
make that little living.
Yep.
And then my husband looked at me. He said, "Buffy, don't you think we are just like the cake vendor?"
Mm.
He said, "We are exactly like him. It's just the cake puff that we sell, which is to see a patient, right?
Yep.
Is we sell a bigger cake puff. That's it." And that really struck me. Like, okay, so that's my life for the 30 years to come, for the 40 years to come.
Mm,
So I remember a sentence, a quote that Einstein said. He says, "If you keep doing the same thing and you expect different results, that's called you're insane."
yep. Yeah.
Okay, so that quote really struck me. So what I was thinking, what changes do I need to make? And fortunately,
Mm,
we were introduced to a lifestyle business
mm,
um, through a friend, and it's all fate, I think.
mm,
Now, so this couple of friends, they were the designer for our acupuncture clinic.
mm.
Okay, and then they moved to Singapore after the 2008, after the real estate crashed, and he's an architect, so he got a really good job over there. But however, what I see is their lifestyle change after a few years being in Singapore. So I started to message them, thinking that they probably got paid really, really well in Singapore, or they won the lottery. Okay, so that's how I started to be introduced to a new business model to me. Okay, it teaches people to how to enjoy life. Okay, do things that you originally want to do, but still build a business alongside with that.
Wow.
Okay. So, and that business allows you to start a business from home and to use your free time to develop the second business. So I fell in love with that. I saw a hope that I could probably free myself up from the business world, but still make a living.
So you saw hope in this new business model, in this new business. So what happened after that? Because you are still running your traditional business. So how do you do that?
Okay, what might come from my mouth might shock some people. What happened after that is, okay, my husband has the same pain as I have, because he's really a family man. He's a good husband and a good father. So when I talked to him about this business idea, he lighted up too. And he actually told me, okay, for the past 9 years, Buffy, you have supported me for his dream and his destiny. And he told me now it's the time that he wants to support mine. Okay, if I feel so strong about the business, we should do it. So both of us, we look at each other's eyes for about 10 minutes. Okay, and then we decided to sell our clinic in Seattle, Washington. And then 10 minutes later, after we made that decision, we made a decision to sell the house as well.
Wow.
Okay, that's when other people outside the world, we actually went all in.
Yes.
Okay, we just put a stop to the past life and then wanted to move forward.
Wow. So it's like it's really a huge leap of faith that you guys took, because I guess normally people would struggle in that kind of decision making and moving into something that's so new, that you do not know whether it works or no, it doesn't work. But what is that pushing factor that you guys is willing to forgo that 9 years of like being in traditional business and moving into a totally new business where you only see that, oh, your friend has been doing this business really, their life have changed, and is that the only reason, or you it's because of your kid, it's because of your child, or
Yeah, I remember Tony Robbins once said, he said, people are really afraid of change. But when change does happen, when will change happen? It only happens when the pain of not changing is greater than the pain of change.
Yes.
Okay. So I was at the threshold of being really painful. Okay. Mainly mainly it's for my kids. Okay. I was pregnant with my second one back then. Okay. So I was clueless how I would be able to raise that second one. Because my first one was raised part-time by iPad. Okay, because that's the only way to keep him quiet in the clinic. Okay, so I don't know what new technology can I use to raise more kids.
Another iPad.
And then the second reason, so I want to be with them. I want to provide for them. They're my willpower. And then the second one, why I made that change is because of my family. I was away in the States for a really long time. But then my families are here alone. So I want to come back and spend some time with my mom, and especially 5 years ago was when my family went through a lot of crisis and changes. So these two reasons are the reason that push me forward. Okay, I do thought of what if the business doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made that decision. Even if that business wouldn't work, I would find something to do. Okay, I am a mom. I need to take care of my family. We would figure out something. But if we never make that step, if we never make that leap of faith, then nothing will happen. Nothing.
Yes, definitely. And that's where it comes to our topic of the day, which is how to both achieve time and financial freedom. So so you took the leap of faith. What happened after that? Like you move back to Taiwan and you start building this new business.
Yes. Okay. So to me, to simply put, okay, to start any business, it's a lot of work.
Yep.
Okay, that's no doubt. If somebody tells you, okay, you could come in to a business that you don't need to do a thing, you don't need to learn a thing, and your profit is like 30%, 50%, okay, don't trust that.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yes, we've seen so many people got lured into all the scams thinking they don't need to work and they could get rich.
Yep.
Okay. So for me, it's two biggest maybe it's mindset, but the two biggest reason that I could achieve time and financial freedom in 2 years. The first one is never stop bettering yourself. Okay, especially if you start any business, you need to learn this business inside out.
Yep.
Okay? It's your own business, and you need to know everything. Okay, so it's a brand new business to me. Okay, so I have no idea what is it about, how to do it. So I start from zero. But I was really willing to learn. Okay, a lot of people go into business thinking that I'm a good salesperson. Okay, I know a lot of this industry, that industry, so I don't need to learn. I'm good, and that's when I see people stumble.
Yep.
Okay, so my first mindset is I never stop learning. Okay, I never stop growing, because everything that you learn, even if it's not related to the business, okay, it connects back.
Yes.
Okay, so that gives me the biggest pleasure is actually to learn new things and to grow myself. Okay, I asked my husband actually before going on the show. I asked him like, "Hey, did I grow in the past 4 years?"
In what
So
ways?
so I could be confident talking about this, right?
Yeah.
And he gave me assurance. He said he actually saw me growing so much, and in my opinion, to be good in any business, not only you need to grow your brain, but also being a better self.
Yep.
Even if it's 1% at a day. Okay, my mentor once told me that you don't need to grow too much, just 1% a day. You go into a different direction.
Yes.
6 months later, a year later. Okay, so I try to be a bigger person as well, to accept more different opinions and to treat people nicer. That's what I aim for. So don't stop bettering yourself. That's my first secret of getting the freedom and time and money freedom. Okay, and the second one is perseverance, I think. Okay, every business goes through up and downs.
Yep.
Okay, if you are bound to hit some rocks, you're bound to fall or stumble along the way. But how you persist in a business and how you not easily give up, okay, would make the difference. Okay, so in difficult times, of course, like I'm not the most positive person in the world. I have my like down moment and negative moment, but I always remind myself like, how quick can you make a change? It's actually like that.
Yeah,
You snap your finger, you could jump out from your loophole that you were thinking. Okay, for example, okay, I think people who know me and Howie, we were so happy in the business that we were always on holidays, so we're drinking and eating. We gained a lot of weight in this business. But then almost 2 months ago, I had enough. I was like, I need to be healthy and energetic for my kid. So it was like that. Okay, I made the decision. Say, I want to do it.
Yep.
And then a month and a half later, I made my husband lost almost 10 kilos.
Wow,
and I
that's
lost
a lot.
kilos myself.
I should see him now.
Yes, and it's not what we do.
Transformed.
Okay, we just manage how we
The
eat. We eat
diet.
but it's the mindset. It's
Yep.
that click of the fingers that will make you decide to stay. That will make you decide to go on and not give up.
Yep.
Okay, because if we easily give up when we run into any obstacles, okay, I don't know where we'll end up to be, because you will be always switching directions. But I know my destination is over here. All I need to do is to power through, to conquer those obstacles. I'll be there. I know my direction is right. So it's a perseverance.
Yep. I like that when you say that making decision is just like a snap of finger, and you just switch it, and it's totally the mindset. And there's a saying that successful people, they are very fast at making decision. Like
Yes.
because of them making the decision, they are always far ahead of others because of the mindset. And and as you say, like even for dieting, even for losing weight, it's all about mindset. Even like people who want to quit smoking, it's also about mindset. It's all about how strong your mind is. Even in business, even in maybe you want to chase the your dream girl, it's all about mindset. If your mindset is not there, you're not confident enough, you don't take that step, in the end you lose out. And that's why that's why I like about you, because you make decision fast, and you guys always be happy in the business, always enjoying. And because you make that decision, since you are doing a business, why not make it happy? It's also a decision, yeah, to make it happy. And that's why I like it. And your smile and everything, because it's not easy to run a huge business, and also with children, especially as parents, and making the decision to be more positive, more happy, more bubbly. It's just the mindset. And that's where I just want to find out from you that what is that the thing that you do every day to keep yourself so positive, and keep yourself so driven. Is there any routine or ritual that you're doing every day? Because every time I see you, you're full of energy, the smile. Yeah, so how do you do that, Buffy? Maybe you can share with a lot of mothers, especially having two kids is not easy, and they are in their growing stage, and also managing this huge business that you have. So how do you do that?
I like to listening to empowerment
Songs.
Okay, songs that tells me that I'm pretty. Okay, I'm capable of doing anything. Okay, I like to listen to, for example, Raw.
Wow.
So I get up and then I listen to those music. I feel empowered. Okay, I feel happy. And then what are other tricks? Well, actually, you know what? To wake up and to see my kids' smiley faces is actually my willpower to go on. Yeah, because I don't like to teach people how to be happy, because
Mm.
if you have a goal
Yeah.
that you have to achieve to be
Mm.
happy, okay, what if you in your whole life you never achieve that goal?
Mm.
Okay, what if you only associate your happiness with the goal that you have? Okay,
Mm.
for example, people would say, I will be happy when I have a giant house, a mansion.
Mm.
Okay, what if it never happens? Do you spend your whole life unhappy?
Yeah.
So I like to associate my happiness with my kids, to see
Mm.
them like waking up, even with the grouchy eyes, they wake up, you wake them up for school in the morning, they're not happy.
Yeah.
And then I would just squeeze their faces and I rub their hair
Mm.
and make them so irritated and tell them that, you know what? I love you so much. And that's how I start my day.
Wow, it seems that you're enjoying, and I guess the thing that what makes you really successful is because you're grateful for every day, like with the kids, because the reason why you are building this business, part of the reason is because of the kids. You wanted to achieve more time, and also although back then I believe that in the traditional business, in the traditional TCM business, money should be good, right?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, just that you guys are really time broke because you need to constantly see patients, and you are always the one that is doing everything in the clinic. So
Yes.
and iPad is helping you to do the parenting for your children, which you really uh give you the heartbreak. And
Yes.
now because you're doing this business and you have achieved the level of success, and also at the same time you have the time to really spend with them, and having your business still currently running. And
Mhm.
I'm just curious that why, because you give me the title of like the full-time vacationer. So
Yes.
how do you how do you come out with this name, like because you're managing a business at the same time, and although you have the time, but how did that title come out?
Yes. Actually, I'm really grateful for the business I am in right now.
Mm.
Okay, as I mentioned, it teaches you. Actually, it's not teaches you. It's a lifestyle business.
Mm.
Okay, so everything you do, okay, especially those travels, outings, eatings, everything that you do is associated with this business.
Mm.
So to me, it's just humans' second instinct. Okay. It's very simple to do the business. And in the business, sometimes you're incentivized
Mm.
to do the things that you originally do.
Mm.
Okay. So with this company, originally, I want to see how good the company is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I force myself, okay, to go enjoy life with this company, to go
Mm.
vacation with this company. But later on, it becomes a very good habit. And it's actually the main reason why I joined the company, because
Mm.
I mentioned I love adventures,
Yes.
and I love taking my kids to see different parts of the world.
Mm.
And you will be surprised how kids learn.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we were in Japan 2 years ago,
Mm.
and I never, because my kids were still very little. 2 years ago, they were 6 and 3.
Mm.
So I never would. I didn't force them to learn anything in the trip. We just enjoying ourselves. But after we come back to Taiwan, one day when we passed by some buildings, they made the building Japanese style.
Mm.
Okay. And my kid back then was 7 years old. He pointed out and he said, Mom, that's Japanese houses.
Wow.
So, so I was like, wow, you notice the different type of architect
Mm.
just because we were there. So the world is unlimited to them. So,
Yeah.
and that's why I vow myself to be a
Mm.
full-time vacationer.
Mm.
It's not because I want to lie in the beach doing
Mm.
nothing all day, but because during vacation, I get to show kids the world.
Yep.
Okay. And it just
World
so
school
happened.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, just world school them. And they learn so much. They pick up different languages, different accents. The only thing they still have difficulties with is the food.
Yep.
Okay. So good luck to us, because every country we still can find spaghetti and fried rice.
Yes, definitely.
So fortunately, with the company that I'm working for, it gave us a lot of opportunity, and by vacationing, it actually helps my business as well. So I'm really, really fortunate to be in it.
Wow, wow. That's really nice to hear that. Like for you, when you say that you bring your kids for travel, even like for my daughter, until now, like it's about 3 years, you still remember that we went to Phuket and we play this and play that.
Right?
It's like it's
Yeah.
always stick with them. They're like a sponge. They always remember beautiful things, happy things, all the fun times. And schoolwork,
Yes.
they may not remember that much. Even like the simple spelling, they couldn't remember, but they could remember every detail. Like the hotel staff said something, and they still can remember, where we adults, we have like lost track of what has just happened, how come that you still remember.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm really surprised,
Exactly.
and that also urged me to always bring them for vacation whenever it's possible. And I'm
Mhm.
really happy that you found it, and both that you're doing a new business, a different business model. What was the challenges that you face transiting from traditional business to your current business, which is totally of a different business model?
Okay, the biggest difference is the amount of people
Hmm.
that I deal with.
Hmm.
Because in the clinic, it's very limited. Like you
Hmm.
see the patients,
Yep.
and well, to me, of course, I still like to make friends. So I turn a lot of patients into my friends.
Wow.
But but it's the amount of people and the different dynamic of
Hmm.
people that you run into.
Hmm.
Okay, so in my current business, I get to see whole different world of people. People sometimes tell me that I probably run into more people in the past 4 years than somebody in the career world for 30 years.
Hmm.
Okay, it is a blessing, but it is also a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, how how to have the how to work with everybody.
Yeah. All different
Okay,
kinds of people from different areas, different backgrounds.
yes, yes, and how to maintain your integrity.
Hmm.
You run into so many aspects of people, and how to always do the right thing.
Hmm.
Okay, because now we're not doing the medicine. Okay, the medicine has one way to go. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the standard way, this is the right way,
Hmm.
and you keep people alive. Okay, but this business has so many variables.
Yep.
Okay, it's fun at one aspect, but to round yourself, okay, to shape yourself so that you could lead people to move forward with you
Hmm.
is very different than the traditional business.
Wow, wow, that's great. So what do you see your current business in the next 2 to 3 years? Because now currently you are already achieving time and financial freedom. So what do you
Yes.
see? What's next for you? Because a lot of people will be wondering that they always wanted to have time and financial freedom, but when they reach that level, what is next? Because it's like everybody's dream to achieve time and financial freedom, that you do not have to worry about time and money. So what is the
Mhm.
next thing for you, or even in your business?
I'm really happy you asked the question, because when I 2 years ago,
Hmm.
when I hit the point, because you have a goal, right, that you want
Yep.
to achieve, and 2 years ago I hit
Hmm.
a milestone
Hmm.
of the goal that I want to achieve, and I successfully made the mark how much money I want to make,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then suddenly I was in that moment, like, okay, now what? Have you watched Finding Nemo?
Yes. Yeah.
Remember
Definitely.
remember at the end,
Mm.
all the fishes managed to come out from the aquarium, right?
Yeah.
From the tank.
Correct.
They finally drop themselves in the ocean.
Yep.
Well, they achieved the goals that they're always talking about. And all the fishes went, okay, now what?
What's next?
Yeah, what's next? So that was my moment 2 years ago. I feel exactly like the fish in Finding Nemo. But it was then I realized that now that I have a proof, I have a living proof in
Mm.
myself that
Mm.
this thing works.
Yep.
Okay. And I've done it. I've proved it. I've
Mm.
proven to you that I could be a mom doing a full-time mom's job
Yeah.
and become successful in this business and provide a living too.
Yep.
So now my vision is actually to go out and set millions of people free.
Wow. Wow.
If I could impact one more person, if I could help one more mom to
Mm.
do the thing that I am doing, okay, to achieve the things that I'm doing and feel confident and feel more at ease when you're around your family, then that's my mission. I'm
Yeah.
there for you.
Yes, yes, definitely, and that's where I'm so excited that you agreed to come onto my show to share because a lot of mompreneurs they start their business because they were in sales, they were in areas that they need to network with a lot of people, and that's where they move
Mhm.
into business, which is easier. But for you from a traditional TCM medical background and moving into your current business into a business that you have to deal with a lot of people, you have to meet different people from all around the world internationally, and coming to now where you are and you achieve that, and it's really empowering, and that's where I want you to share, because I see that freedom in you being a mom. Because when I always have this thought, and that's the reason why I wrote my book, perfecting the balance between motherhood and business success, because in a lot of mothers that is the number one priority, to do not have to worry about time and money. Because if you are in a
Mhm.
corporate job, you're not able to achieve that, because your time is your boss's time, your time is your company's time, your time is never your time. And if time is not on your hand, how are you going to give time to your children? And our
Exactly.
children need a lot of our attention, and if we
Yes.
do not have time for ourselves, how are we going to have the time and energy for them? Imagine in your corporate job, you burn child 14 hours and you came back, your child only see you at the end of the day like 9 p.m., and the next moment they need to go to bed because the next day they have to go to school. But for the parent, so exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, but the kids just happen to see you for that moment. Throughout the whole day they have not
Mhm.
seen you. They are so
Mhm.
excited to see you, want to get your attention, want to get your time. But sometimes we may not be in the right state of mind. We may push them away and say, can you leave me alone because I'm so tired, I need to work is so stressful. We just push them away
Mhm.
without knowing that in fact we are hurting, or we are um, causing that impact on them, that negative impact on them, that if we, oh, daddy mommy is, because as children, when they are young, daddy mommy is their world. They have
Yes,
nobody
exactly.
other than that. But if the parents, like for your case, I believe that you can spend more time with your children because your business is running with or without you,
Mhm.
because of the business model. And currently now you can spend more time, you can bring them for travel, you can shower them with more love, and that is what all our kids wanted, just time for us. And because if you and now because you have control of your time, you have the freedom of it, and so you can spend more time. And then when I see that in you, I just wanted to share with a lot of mothers, there's always a way out, there's a better option, there's always a plan B that they could
Yeah.
do other than just being in a job. And if you look at the economy now, every industry is very competitive, very challenging. A lot of companies are downsizing, a lot of jobs are
Mhm.
being laid off because of technology disruptions. So when I see that in you, I see you empowering a lot of mothers, a lot of people, helping them in whatever option, to show them there's always a way out, because you found a way, because your friend through Facebook show you the lifestyle, you felt curious, you went to check it out, and now your life have changed. and you are also helping others, because it has transformed you, like what you have shared just now. You are like living testimonial that show that this business work, and that's why now you are sharing with even more, especially mothers, that because for me, I felt that mothers, they wear a lot of hats. Like for you, you wear a hat of a mom, a daughter-in-law, a wife, and a lot of other models. And now you are a role model for a lot of people in your business. So that's why I wanted you to come on board and really to share. And because of your story, because of your background and the decision that pain that you have, that push you on, and this pain, which I felt that is the mother instinct, is the motherly love for the children that really pushes that. And that's why I love to have mompreneurs on board on my show, or even to connect with them, because they have so much desire in them to be able to spend more time with their children, and they will persevere, they will never give up on whatever that they see hope that can change their life, or even to the extent of giving them more time. So I'm so grateful and so blessed to have you on board, to share with all of us today, and especially the audience. And I see that a lot of people are still coming in, watching us, watching the show. So Buffy, time really flies. I really want to want you to share more. But how do people connect with you? How do they get connected with you, to
Okay,
make friends with you?
the fastest way is probably through Facebook. So you could find me at I'm Buffy Chang, Chang.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and drop me a line when you want to connect with me.
Mm-mm.
Okay, 'cause, my friends' requests got piled up. And I would like to help those who are in need first.
Mm-mm.
So drop me a line, ask me questions, or tell me that you listen to this live show and you want to connect with me, and then I would know that you're there. Okay, Facebook message is probably the fastest way to connect with me.
Good, good. And for those who are watching, for the audience, I already included the link for you to connect with Buffy, via Facebook. You can message her as she has shared over here. So Buffy, now it's your turn for you to post the question of the day. So are you ready with your question of the day?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was thinking about that. Okay. So one thing I want to know from other moms, okay, how do you juggle?
How do
Okay,
you
we
juggle?
all know mom has moments
Yep.
being like a 4 balls on your hand to juggle. Maybe you're cooking, okay, and then your kids need your attention to solve their problems at the same time. And then you have a business call on the other hand, and then maybe you have a deadline for something that you need to do on the computer.
Wow, that's a lot of things.
Yes, and it actually happened to me before. So sometimes I went all crazy and called for my husband to help, but I want to know how other moms deal with it.
So the question would be,
How do you juggle your daily life with your busy schedule?
Okay, how do you juggle your daily life?
So for moms, it should be, the title should be how to be a successful clown.
That's a nice one. So is that going to be your question of the day?
Yes, how to be a successful clown and juggle 3 to 4 bottles at the same time.
Okay, so how to be a successful clown? Okay, clown for our children, right?
For our children, for our family, yes.
Okay, clown I will put with the inverted commas. Yeah,
yes.
Successful clown to our family, to your family. And you were saying and juggle other stuff,
juggle other stuff, because I usually find myself like I need to cook, I need to help the kids, and I need to talk on the phone, and then I need to finish something that I was typing on the computer all at the same time.
Okay, so The question can maybe it can be how to be a successful clown to your family and juggle everything else.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's a good question of the day, especially from Buffy. The question of the day is how to be a successful clown to your family and juggle everything else at the same time. So this question is being posted out to all the audience who are watching. Thanks for coming in and watching the show. Do comment. Do post your answer below in the comment section, and also Buffy will be looking forward to read it, and it's at the same time, and this question will be posted out to the next guest. So whoever is the next guest, do get ready for this surprise, because I find that it's going to be a tough one, because this is something that a lot of mothers may not have a solution or even an answer to it. So thanks a lot, Buffy, for coming on my live show, for Mother Industry live show. Able to
Thank
share
you,
your
Kenneth.
story, to impact a lot of others, mothers, or even individuals who are watching this live show, or even watching the replay. And thanks for spending so much time. So what is your last advice for the mothers, especially for those who are sitting on the fence, wanting to pursue their passion, or even to pursue a new business, a new venture, or even stepping into entrepreneurship? What is your last advice for them?
Mm, I want to tell them, um, don't ever underestimate your power.
Hmm.
Okay, God will not throw anything in your life that you cannot handle.
Hmm.
Okay, if
That's true.
you're given an opportunity to do something greater,
Hmm.
to challenge yourself, go do it.
Hmm.
Okay, because I always have the thoughts, why does God give woman
Hmm.
the ability to give birth and to survive from the pain?
Yep.
Okay, woman, you are greater than anything in the world, and don't ever underestimate yourself. You are capable of
Yes.
doing more things than you know. So don't be afraid because you got it.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with Buffy. Especially mothers are so powerful. From a lot of mompreneurs I work with, in my previous career, and also being attached to till now I've interviewed like 17 or even 35 mompreneurs to date, and every story I is different and it's very empowering. It's amazing that how much they have transformed, and they have changed their life for themselves and for their family, and also that everybody have the ability, especially mothers, especially giving birth to a life, a newborn, is a really something that is so amazing, a miracle, that moms can do a lot of things more. And that's where this live show, Mother Industrialist, is created to share a lot of this inspiring story, to touch, to bring one story to one individual mother, to be able to inspire them to really take that leap of faith, not just for themselves, for their children, children's future. So thanks a lot, Buffy, for coming for my live show and sharing so much. Really love to have you coming on board to share more. And
Thank you,
nevertheless,
Ken.
you're welcome, Buffy. So thanks everyone, especially for those who are watching live. Thank you for coming on live, making time, and for those who are watching replay, thank you very much. Do leave us a comment,
Thank
and do
you.
give us your answer to Buffy's question of the day. I will post the question of the day in the comments section, and do check it out. And I see you guys in the next episode and next Monday. So thank you everyone. Thanks Buffy. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank
Bye
you. See you
bye.
guys.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
Kenny.
You are
Thank you. Bye
welcome, Buffy. Thank you. Bye
bye.
bye.